Ahead of his visit to Seoul, U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis held talks over the phone with his South Korean counterpart Han Min-koo. The threats posed by North Korea was the dominant topic. Connie Kim starts us off.
The defense chiefs of South Korea and the United States have reaffirmed their plan to bring the U.S. Terminal High Altitude Area Defense System to the Korean peninsula in response to North Korea's missile threats. Seoul's defense ministry said Defense Minister Han Min-koo and his U.S. counterpart James Mattis held telephone talks on Tuesday, during which they expressed serious concern over North Korea's escalating threat and acknowledged the need to strengthen cooperation on North Korea policies. Han and Mattis also said there's a possibility North Korea could launch a strategic or tactical provocation, as it could misjudge the transition of power in Seoul and Washington. During the 30-minute conversation, the two also agreed to uphold Washington's provision of extended deterrence against North Korea's provocations and to maintain a strong military readiness posture to respond immediately in an emergency situation. Pyongyang has been ratcheting up tensions in the weeks since Kim Jong-un announced in his New Year's address that the regime is in the final stages of test firing an intercontinental ballistic missile. Acknowledging the growing threat from the north, Mattis' first overseas trip as defense secretary is to South Korea and Japan this week to shore up relations with the two U.S. allies. In Seoul, he'll be meeting with acting President and Prime Minister Hwang Kyo-ahn and National Security Office Chief Kim Kwan-jin on the first day of his two-day visit, followed by talks with South Korea's defense minister the next day to discuss North Korea's missile programs and ways to boost the Seoul-Washington alliance. South Korea will be the first stop on Mattis' trip, and Seoul is hoping the visit will allow the allies to recommit to their mutual defense treaty and further solidify their defenses against North Korea's threats. Connie Kim, Arirang News.